In the words of the great Tati Westbrook, it's been a long time coming. Or actually Taylor Swift. Let me do this back again. In the words of the great Taylor Swift, it's been a long time coming. Honestly, I truly didn't know if I was ever going to come back to YouTube. I didn't know if this was something that could be possible, if I still had it in me, if this was something I wanted to pursue. But after the year I've had in 2024 and just really reflecting back, and I did this on my Instagram, by the way, so if you want to take a look at the op-ed I wrote for 2024, it's up on my Instagram. It's the first post. Go ahead and read it because you're going to know more about what my year was like in 2024 and sort of my mindset going into 2025. But for the longest time, I didn't know if I was going to come back. I didn't know if it was something I even wanted to do, if this was something I still wanted to pursue, if I still wanted to go back out there and do the things I used to do and, live my life the way I used to live it, being on the internet. And, after so much that happened last year and being now here in the new year, I realized that I have missed this so terribly, and I have missed talking to you guys. I have missed being on camera. I've missed just sharing the things I love, sharing the things that I want to share, voicing my opinion, talking about the things that I like to talk about, and also showing aspects of my life that I love and showing aspects of my life that I think are enjoyable and that I personally enjoy and that I know other people enjoy as well. And, talking about things like music, skincare, makeup, fashion, my clothing brand, my own music, my own interests. I've missed everything for such a long time. And I'm trying not to get too emotional today because I don't want my first video back on the internet to be some sob fest. We can save that for 5 videos later. But I'm making this video because, for one, I want to tell myself that I can do this and that I can make this happen. And now, more than ever, I feel like my life is in this harmonious state where I can really bend it in whichever way I want. And the entirety of 2024, I prioritized other things that weren't me. I prioritized my day job, which, yes, is a fun day job to have, but it wasn't getting me further in my own personal journey. I was getting companies further. I was getting other companies further. I was getting businesses further. I was leveraging businesses for other people, but I wasn't leveraging my own business and I wasn't leveraging my own life in any way. And I just did not feel satisfied the entirety of 2024. I did things that were great and I did things that were amazing and I met incredible people and I've invited people into my life, but I didn't do anything that really brought me further in my own personal journey, in my own prospect of life, and in what I envisioned my life to look like. And so much of that was missing last year, and I don't want any of that to be missing in 2025. I don't want to miss out on opportunities. I don't want to miss out on life. I mean, yes, I know in the grand scheme of things, I'm not old, but I'm 26, and I've been on the internet for now over 10 years. 2025 is the 10-year anniversary of this YouTube channel. It's also the 10-year anniversary of my first ever music project, which some of you might remember. If you've been here since 2015, you'll probably remember the first music project I ever put out into the world. But it is a decade from when I created this channel, from when I decided to put myself out there as a singer-songwriter, from when I decided to, pursue things. And it's also been 10 years since I, did, the acting world, and I was in the auditions era. I was in my auditions era and I was pitching shows to companies and I was pitching concepts to studios and pitching series to studios while also pitching myself to agencies and, for films, for shows, for student films, for everything under the sun. I did it all, and you guys were a part of that journey 10 years ago. And now I'm here and I'm in a much different place in my life. And, you know, I have a clothing brand, I have a startup company, I'm still doing music. I want to get back into music again after releasing Joy, which was my third studio album, which you can still listen to on Apple Music or Spotify. You know, it was a very cathartic album, and it was an album that not necessarily represented where I was when I put it out there, but it was a Polaroid of a time in my life that was very aggressive, that was very tumultuous, and that was very destructive. And I owed it to myself to put that out there in the world. Whether people liked it or not, whether people supported me or not through that, it was a very divisive record in my personal life. Believe it or not, I lost a lot of people in my personal life for putting that album out because it was so honest, because it was so raw. And to some people, you know, they moved on from that time in life. They moved on from that period of my life that they were involved in, but I didn't move on. I needed that closure. So that's why I put out Joy. And it's still out there, but that's not me anymore. I'm not in that headspace. I'm not in that mindset. I do not feel the way I felt when I wrote that record or when I put that record out. I'm in a much different headspace now, and I'm in a much different part of life now, and I want to write about it, and I want to showcase it, and I want to document it, and I also want to interpret it in my own artistic way, whether that be through the collections from my clothing brand, through music, through these videos, through other types of content on other social media. I just want to document everything, and I want to showcase everything to the world, and I want to put myself out there like I used to. I used to vlog every day for a week. Like every single day for weeks on end. I used to put up a video every single day for weeks on end. I remember for one Christmas, I don't know if this was 2015 or 2016, I put out 48 videos in December. I did 2 videos a day. I pre-recorded 24 videos, and I filmed day by day 24 videos at the same time. And, you know, that was when AdSense was popping. I don't know if AdSense is popping anymore. It's been so long since I posted a video. I lost my monetization on the YouTube channel. So I'm not doing this for money. Like, I just want to put this out there. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because I really, really want to do it. I want to get back into a place in my life where I feel like I am creatively fulfilling myself, and where I feel like I'm doing things to better myself, or to at least make myself feel good. So this is what 2025 is going to be about. I am pre-recording videos as we speak. This video is actually pre-recorded right now. It is January 3rd when I'm filming this, 2:30 in the morning. Yes, I am a night owl. I like to work at night. I want to film videos. I want to film content. I've got 2 videos I've pre-filmed already, which are going to go up this week. This video is going up on Monday, January 6th, and I'm excited. I am genuinely excited to be back on the camera. I might vlog out in the world. It's a little different vlogging now than it was 10 years ago, let me tell you that. 10 years ago, everyone was vlogging in the streets. I would see at the very least, 2 to 3 people with a Canon G7X filming themselves, filming their surroundings, wherever they went. Now, hardly anyone is doing that here in LA. Everyone's on their phones filming TikToks. Everyone's on their phones filming a Reels or a sponsored post, or just FaceTiming people. Like, it's so weird. I see people FaceTiming people out of comfort. Like, they're not talking to each other at all. They'll be like in a store, just walking and shopping, doing their thing, and I can hear someone on their phone just like munching on chips or like doing something, and they're not even talking to each other. It's just out of comfort. So the world is a lot different than it was 10 years ago when I did this. But with all that being said, I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be doing this again, giving this one more try, seeing if I can upkeep my word and my New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution this year was to do more content, to put myself out there more on the internet, and I want to upkeep that to the best of my ability. So with that being said, hello again. I hope you guys are still here, and if you're new here, hello, how are you? This video might be so weird. This is the weirdest introduction to me that you might have had. I've not been on YouTube for nearly a year and a half, but I'm back, better than ever, richer than ever, and in a much better headspace. So I'm excited, and I hope you stick around for the journey, and I will see you next time for another video. I cannot believe I'm saying that. Bye.